Ever wondered about the future of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? How will it change our world? Cast your minds back to 2009, a time when finance was in turmoil and trust in traditional banking systems was dwindling. The world was grappling with the aftermath of the global financial crisis, and amidst this chaos, an alternative emerged. It was in this climate that Bitcoin was born, the brainchild of an anonymous entity known as Satoshi Nakamoto, an innovative digital currency that promised decentralization and freedom from the shackles of conventional financial systems. Bitcoin's inception was met with skepticism. It was a concept so novel, so revolutionary, that it was difficult for many to grasp. The idea of a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, one that operated independently of central authorities, was both intriguing and intimidating. Yet the vision was clear. Bitcoin aimed to empower individuals with financial sovereignty, providing an alternative to traditional banking systems. In its early years, Bitcoin was a fledgling in the vast financial ecosystem. Its adoption was limited, mostly confined to tech enthusiasts and those daring enough to venture into uncharted territory. It was perceived as a risky bet, a speculative asset with uncertain prospects. But, like any pioneering technology, it held the potential to disrupt existing norms and pave the way for a new era of financial interactions. Bitcoin's journey was not without challenges. It faced regulatory hurdles, technical obstacles, and fluctuating market dynamics. Yet it persevered, driven by a community of believers who saw the transformative potential of this nascent technology. From this humble beginning, Bitcoin has come a long way. Let's trace this journey. As the years passed, Bitcoin started gaining momentum. But what sparked this rise? Let's rewind to 2013. This was the year Bitcoin really started to turn heads. For the first time, Bitcoin crossed the $1,000 mark, an achievement that was as surprising as it was significant. This was a time when the internet was awash with stories of early adopters becoming overnight millionaires, and Bitcoin was the star of the show. This surge in value sparked interest among tech enthusiasts and risk-takers, the pioneers of the digital frontier. The rise of Bitcoin was not only about its soaring value, it was also about its increasing adoption. More and more tech companies, always on the lookout for the next big thing, began to see the potential of this digital currency. They saw Bitcoin not just as an investment, but as a revolutionary technology that could change the way we conduct transactions. Around the same time, cryptocurrency exchanges started to emerge. These platforms provided a marketplace where people could buy or sell Bitcoin in exchange for traditional currencies. The establishment of these exchanges was a critical step in Bitcoin's journey to prominence. It provided a degree of legitimacy to Bitcoin and made it accessible to a wider audience. But it wasn't just the tech companies and the early adopters who were driving Bitcoin's rise. As Bitcoin started to gain value, it also began to attract the attention of more traditional financial institutions. These institutions saw the potential of Bitcoin as a new asset class, one that could serve as a hedge against market volatility and inflation. This was the beginning of the institutional adoption of Bitcoin, a trend that would play a crucial role in its rise to prominence. And so, as Bitcoin gained value, its potential began to catch the eye of a broader audience. This was no longer an obscure digital currency known only to a handful of tech enthusiasts. This was Bitcoin, a rising star in the world of finance, and its journey was just beginning. Bitcoin's real breakthrough into the mainstream didn't happen until much later, but when it happened, it created waves. The digital currency, which had been on a steady climb since its inception, suddenly skyrocketed in value post-2017. This sudden surge wasn't just a stroke of luck. It was the result of increasing interest and acceptance from institutional investors and major corporations. It was in the year 2021 that Bitcoin crossed a significant milestone. For the first time in its history, the value of a single Bitcoin crossed the $30,000 mark. This was not just a testament to the growing popularity of Bitcoin, but also a clear indication of its acceptance in the mainstream financial world. Around the same time, Companies that were once skeptical of digital currencies began to embrace them. PayPal, a global leader in online payments, was one of the first to make a move. Recognizing the potential of cryptocurrencies, PayPal started supporting cryptocurrency transactions. This move was a game changer. It not only gave Bitcoin a platform to reach millions of PayPal users, but also gave it a stamp of legitimacy. The acceptance of Bitcoin by such a major player in the financial world was a clear sign of things to come. Other corporations and financial institutions followed suit, further fueling Bitcoin's rise. They recognized the potential of Bitcoin as a store of value and a hedge against inflation. The rationale behind these moves was simple. Bitcoin, with its limited supply and decentralized nature, presented a viable alternative to traditional currencies. This period marked a significant shift in the perception of Bitcoin. It was no longer seen as a risky and volatile asset confined to the fringes of the financial world. Instead, it was now being recognized and accepted by some of the biggest players in the market. Bitcoin was no longer a fringe asset. It had made its way into the mainstream. Fast forward to today, Bitcoin is a hot topic of conversation. But why is that? Well, Bitcoin's current state is nothing short of a financial phenomenon. With a market cap that soared past $600 billion at the start of 2021, it's no wonder that everyone's eyes are on this digital asset. This meteoric rise didn't happen in isolation. Major corporations, financial institutions, and asset managers have been making significant investments in Bitcoin, signaling a seismic shift in the perception and acceptance of this digital currency. Take PayPal, for instance. A titan in the digital payment industry, PayPal has started supporting cryptocurrency transactions, making Bitcoin and its counterparts more accessible to millions of its users worldwide. This move not only legitimizes Bitcoin's role in the financial ecosystem, but also propels its usage into the mainstream. But why are these institutions choosing to invest in Bitcoin? Well, the reasons are manifold. For some, it's seen as a hedge against inflation. With government stimulus packages pumping trillions of dollars into the global economy, the fear of inflation looms large. Bitcoin, with its capped supply, offers a sense of security in these uncertain times. For others, Bitcoin is viewed as a store of value, akin to digital gold. Its scarcity, durability, and independence from traditional financial systems make it a compelling investment, particularly in an era where digital assets are gaining traction. This institutional adoption isn't just about financial gain. It's a testament to the growing trust and confidence in Bitcoin's technology and its potential to reshape our financial landscape. These corporations aren't just investing in a digital asset, they're investing in a future where Bitcoin plays a pivotal role. So as we stand today, Bitcoin isn't just a fringe asset held by tech enthusiasts. It's become a part of our financial lexicon, a digital asset that's being embraced by the world's largest corporations, contributing to a massive shift in our financial paradigm. The acceptance and adoption of Bitcoin have reached new heights, and this, dear listener, is just the beginning. So, what lies ahead for Bitcoin and the world of cryptocurrency? As we venture further into the future, Bitcoin's potential to further disrupt traditional finance becomes increasingly evident. The world of finance as we know it has been fundamentally altered by the decentralized, peer-to-peer nature of Bitcoin. This system, free from the constraints of central banks and national borders, has the potential to democratize access to financial services on a global scale. Major corporations and financial institutions are already recognizing this potential and are beginning to invest heavily in Bitcoin. This increasing institutional adoption is not only a testament to Bitcoin's potential, but also a key driver of its future growth. As more and more institutions incorporate Bitcoin into their portfolios, we can expect its value and influence to rise. Yet the future of Bitcoin is not without its challenges. One of the major hurdles it faces is regulatory scrutiny. As Bitcoin becomes increasingly mainstream, it is likely to attract more attention from regulatory bodies worldwide. Navigating this complex and ever-changing regulatory landscape will be a key challenge for Bitcoin in the coming years. Another challenge facing Bitcoin is concerns about its environmental impact. The process of mining Bitcoin is energy-intensive and has been criticized for its carbon footprint. As environmental sustainability becomes an increasingly important issue, this could pose a significant challenge for Bitcoin's future growth. But despite these challenges, the future of Bitcoin appears promising. With its potential to revolutionize finance, its increasing institutional adoption, and its resilience in the face of regulatory and environmental challenges, Bitcoin is poised to continue its upward trajectory. In conclusion, the future of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is promising but not without its challenges. It will be fascinating to see how this space evolves.